Hello and welcome. You're watching Markets Today. I'm Sakshatra, and this is where we discuss everything about the stock markets, how the day really panned out in trade for the stock markets. Also, what are the trends and the trading action points that you need to remember as far as today's trading session went. Also, what are the cues to watch out for as we move forward into the next day's trading session as well. All of that coming up over the next 4 to 5 odd minutes. Well, if you talk about the stock market, the benchmark indices, especially the Sensex dropped 643 odd points from the day's high. The Nifty also gave up 16,250 as the markets really failed to stay positive in the last 30 odd minutes. In fact, if you see, it was a very, very volatile session, and that ended in the red zone for the stock markets today. Of course, the as the Dalal Street has also entered the monthly derivatives, futures, and options expiry week, we've entered on a very, very volatile note as well. Losses in financials, in metals, and oil and gas shares really pulled the headline indices lower, although gains in auto, IT, and consumer durable scripts really arrested the fall in today's trading sessions. The broader markets also failed to stay in the green, with the Nifty mid-cap dropping 0.4%, small cap index seeing a bigger drag at 0.8% as well. The Nifty Bank was doing better than the Nifty today. It was down by 0.08%. So marginal losses really coming about for this part of the market too. Some of the other highlights include that the Nifty Bank was in fact down 2% from the day's high. So there you actually saw a very sharp move on the downside for the banks. Metals were dragging right from the word go as the government announced increase in export duty for steel and iron ore, and that really dragged the sentiments right at the point when the markets really entered the session today at 9:15 a.m. We also saw a whole host of steel stocks, metal stocks really falling very, very sharply, 5 to 10 to even 15% in trade today. JSW Steel, Tata Steel, JSPL, NMDC sale plunged 10 to 18%. In fact, the Nifty Metal Index also fell 8%. This was the biggest single day fall since we have seen in March 2020. So, very, very sharp fall in over 2 years now. Divis Laboratories was down 10% following management commentary on the financial results as well. So, that's another impact that's really coming about on Divis Laboratories. Amara Raja has slid 6% almost as the company reported weak earnings again. Ashok Leyland topped mid-cap gainer after the brokerage houses upgrade right there. The Indian hotels industry saw, or the stock saw, rising of 3% in trade in today's trading session. So that's another important factor that you need to keep in mind as well in today's trading session. Apart from this, you also saw a whole host of move on the stock market front in some other stocks too, like ITC fell 2% on reports of government stake sale plan through OFS. The market breadth was heavily in favor of bears as the advanced decline ratio was at 1 is to 2. So keeping that in mind, the markets are definitely going to be on this sticky kind of a wicket, and investors are really keeping a keen eye as to how the markets recover in tomorrow's trading session, whether or not they do that or not. Of course, a whole lot of things will depend on how the global markets will perform overnight as well. And as we're keeping you posted with everything that's buzzing from Davos World Economic Forum as well, getting you all the top conversations from business leaders in India, global business leaders, the top political leaders across the globe as well. How are the top thinking minds really talking about, what are they thinking about the current macro setup in the environment, and how that is going to be impacting our own lives as well, the way the things will change from here on. Are they really concerns about recession fears really for real or not? All of those things will also be considered at Davos, and you're getting to see all action packed day on day two as we have begun the Davos 2022 meeting as well. Our top editors, Rahul Kaval and Siddharth Zarabi, are getting you all the latest and exclusive coverage from Davos. So do stay tuned onto Business Today's YouTube channel to catch all the updates and not to miss any one of them. You need to, click on that notification bell as well so that you don't miss out on any live notification that we do or any live video that we do for you. Thanks a lot for tuning in for now.